Hello and welcome to the channel. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and the governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Soludo, has met and doused tension of a rift between both men. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Soludo meets Obi in Awka, says rift political. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, on Thursday met at Awka, the Anambra State capital. The two men met at St. Patrick's Catholic Church during the Thanksgiving Mass for Most Reverend Paulinus C. Eze Okafor in celebration of his 70th birthday, and were seen embracing each other while exchanging pleasantries. When Soludo came into the church, he quickly went to where Obi was sitting and hugged him while people watched with surprise. Soludo, who described the rift between him and Obi as mischievous, insisted that the former Anambra governor remains his brother, irrespective of their political differences. The governor had, in an article titled "History Beckons and I Will Not Be Silent," dismissed the chances of the Labour Party candidate in the 2023 presidential poll. The article generated wild criticisms and reactions across the country, and particularly from the obedient movement, where the governor was heavily criticized. Their surprise meeting was coming amid the knocks that trailed the comments of Soludo over Obi's presidential ambition. Although many were not expecting to see the two men reunite anytime soon, but Soludo, speaking during the Thanksgiving Mass, said he would soon be meeting with Obi to iron out their differences, adding that their rift was essentially political. He also dismissed the rumor of $28 million bribery allegations he allegedly collected to run down the LP presidential candidate, saying he would have been a trillionaire if he was into such. He said, "Today is very special. When we came into the service, it was the first time my brother Peter Obi and I are meeting at a public event and in a Catholic church which the two of us belong to. I think it was divine. When I came in, I quickly went to where he sat and hugged him. People watched with bewilderment as if it was a drama, asking if it was not the same people quarreling. Let me tell you, we spoke 2 times, just last night. We are brothers. You know I am not one of those politicians that speak from 2 sides of the mouth. I can't pretend I am a politician but also want to make heaven. I will keep saying the truth. There is no rift between Obi and me at a personal level. Nobody snatched each other's wife. What appears to be the rift between us is fundamental political differences, nothing else. So for those forging blackmail and all that, including the one they said I collected bribe to say what I said, I asked them to bring it so I will use it to construct roads. If Soludo is into bribery, I would have been a multi-trillionaire now. On the fundamental differences we are going to meet in the next few weeks. We have agreed to discuss and iron out our differences. Unfortunately, he is left. We must get it done. Anambra is for all of us." While thanking God for the life of Eze Okafor, the governor pointed out that the cleric has been of great influence on him and his government. "You changed my thinking when you visited my village house in 2019 and rejected the foreign wine offered to you in the place of palm wine. Today at the governor's lodge, the highest wine served there is palm wine. I was also humbled by the moderate type of car you drove to my house. You told me you chose not to go with a vehicle far above the average of those you are pastoring. I think this is exemplary. When you see me drive innocent cars, that's part of the inspiration I got from you. If not for security, I would have been riding bicycles to work. We are taking the prudence you taught us to the next level, because when we came in, it cost us over 137 million naira to clean offices. Now, it cost barely 11 million naira. I can only promise to take the message to the world." Obi did not speak during the Thanksgiving service as he left before the end of the program. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell. Thank you. Meanwhile, the leader of the Yoruba social political organization, Paul Ayo Adebanjo, on Wednesday graced the Labour Party presidential rally in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. The party's presidential candidate and former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, and his running mate, Senator Dati Baba Ahmed, were also present at the event. Adebanjo, who addressed the crowd briefly in Yoruba, urged them not to allow tribalism to influence their vote in the 2023 presidential election. To those saying this one is Igbo, that one is Yoruba, the talk of president in Nigeria is not a talk of the Yoruba or Igbo, but a talk of the entire Nigeria, he said. Adebanjo had in September at a press conference in Lagos endorsed Obi on the grounds that his ethnic group was yet to occupy the presidency since the return of democracy. He said, "The Southwest has produced a president and currently sits as vice president. The South-South has spent a total of 6 years in the presidency, but the Igbo people of the Southeast have never tasted presidency in Nigeria. And now that the power is due back in the South, equity demands that it be ceded to the Igbo. We cannot continue to demand that the Igbo people remain in Nigeria while we at the same time continue to brutally marginalize and exclude them from the power dynamics. Peter Obi is the person of Igbo extraction that Afenifere has decided to support and back. He is the man we trust to restructure the country back to federalism on the assumption of office. We will not compromise this principle of justice, equity and inclusiveness because one of our own, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, is a frontline candidate. It is on this same principle we condemn the People's Democratic Party for sponsoring Atiku Abubakar, a northern Fulani Muslim, to succeed General Muhammadu Buhari, another Fulani Muslim." The presidential candidate of the African Action Congress for the 2023 elections, Omoyele Sowore, on Wednesday challenged his counterparts in other parties to a debate to discuss ideas on how to move Nigeria forward. Sowore, who spoke when he appeared on Channels Television's Politics Today, said his counterparts in the All Progressives Congress, People's Democratic Party and Labour Party, Bola Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi respectively, would not show up at a debate with him if they were invited. Sowore thereby challenged the trio to a debate. That's the news, guys. Bye.